Hey there, folks. We're the DVCDuo. I'm Serena.
I'm Nate.
And we're here to kick off the last 10 of our top 50 things that we love about Disney. So you know what that means? That means we are officially 10 days until vacation, and these kids are super excited. We're also extremely color coordinated again today.
Holiday spirit.
Trust us, we don't plan this. This just happens.
No.
So we're here to kick off the last 10 of our top 50 things that we love about Disney.
All right. Kicking off at number 10 is the Walt Disney Tiki Room.
The Tiki Room is
the Tiki
Room. All the birds sing songs and the flowers bloom.
Yes.
One of my favorites. It is just a lot of fun. I mean, for when it was created, it's pretty impressive still. I mean, catchy jingles, hilarious birds. They've updated it, of course, over the years to include Zazu.
And luckily they've reverted now back to the original, which is really cool. Like for a while they had Lilo and Stitch and Zazu in there, and now it's back to just being the good old Tiki. And Pedro.
It's great. And Pedro. No, it's a lot of fun for kids of all ages. Mm-hmm. So
it's one of the opening day attractions, and actually one of the few attractions that was created by Walt himself, the Walt Disney Tiki Room. And it actually came over from Disneyland before coming to Magic Kingdom.
Tiki Room, coming in at number 10.
All right, what's number 9, Serena?
Number 9 for us is the castle. It is absolutely quintessential Disney, and it is the first thing that you see when you walk into the park, and truly does capture that wow moment, and it is the background of most of our Christmas card photos, at least for the past decade. So for us, I think, although we don't love the castle, we love the castle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's one of those things like whenever you see it, it's going to be, what you remember of Disney. Like
yes.
Whether it's before you watch a movie, you see the castle, or a silhouette of it remind you of Disney. And for us, that's what it kind of represents, is more or less remembering Disney and everything it is and everything it's, about. As Trina said, cool stuff to check out, like the restaurant and stuff if you're into, character dining with the different princesses. For us, it's not quite our thing, but we just
dining with the princesses isn't your thing?
It's not quite my thing. I don't know. I can't get my hair done right. I just really can't get my hair done right.
Can't get that bun.
Awesome. What's number 8?
Okay, so number 8 for us is the resorts. This was a tough one because I thought to myself, the resorts are cool. The themes, everything is definitely themed well, and you certainly feel like you are where you are when you're at the hotel that is named as such. But then I started to think about it. We started to think about it, and we were like, well, we're really never in our room. We're always going, blah, blah, blah. But we often find ourselves at multiple resorts throughout the day, whether it's to go to the gift shops, because each resort has its own gift shop theme, and you can find certain things at certain gift shops, or it's the restaurants, or it's the signature dining, or it's the Christmas decorations, or it's just, you need to refill your refillable dining cup, and certain resorts have certain refillable stations that are better than others. I'm just saying, Yacht Club, you may have a good one. Or it's just to, relax, or the bars or whatnot. So truthfully, all in all, we find ourselves at the resorts more often than we think. And, the rooms are always clean. They're always well stocked.
Disney does it well. From I've stayed in the Valley resorts all the way up to, the different, quote unquote deluxe resorts they have. And no matter where you stay on Disney property, they always do a great job in maintaining the rooms and making sure you're comfortable, and
yes,
they're very spacious and they're very well equipped.
Super spacious.
They're doing a lot of updates right now, especially across the whole entire resort, to add things like USB charging and things along those lines. And I don't know, I always kind of find them to be well themed, very fun,
comfortable,
and very comfortable.
Always comfortable.
What's your favorite resort?
Well, I mean, I'm partial to Saratoga because that's where we always stay. I will say, though, the Animal Kingdom Lodge was pretty awesome.
That was really cool to wake up with the animals.
Yeah, that was
really cool.
pretty awesome.
But anyways, we're on to the next one. The next one is one that's near and dear to Serena's heart, and it's Fantasmic.
I love Fantasmic. You can't not get goosebumps when you see, I mean, spoiler alert, but when you see those water jets start up and it's like, and then like, the music starts, and you're just like, yes, Mickey Mouse is coming out. And then thank God, is the dragon back? No.
No, I'm not sure yet if that one's back.
I don't
It wasn't
know.
last time we were there, but
That was devastating.
But the cool part is you see like what 4 or 5 different Mickeys.
Yeah.
You see classic
yeah.
Mickey. You see
Sorcerer
Sibo
Mickey.
Willie.
Yeah.
You see
Also known as Mortimer Mouse.
Also known as Mortimer Mouse. And then like you also see the one as what's his name?
I got him. It's my favorite show.
Definitely worth seeing.
Illuminations is Nate's favorite. Yada yada. Although the new Magic Kingdom show gives it a rival run for its money. A rival run for its money. Ha ha ha. But it's my favorite. I will be very sad if they get rid of it. Very sad.
Baby, listen, Disney. You don't make her sad.
Disney. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Disney. Number 6.
What's actually my favorite thing,
Nate's
I think,
favorite thing.
and it's the animatronics. It's so cool to check out. I mean,
Everything.
from the old ones and how they did it back in the day to the new ones that you could almost feel like they're human.
They are.
The
What's
new
your favorite
Avatar one.
old animatronic?
Favorite old animatronic? I mean, I guess goes back to number 10, the Tiki Birds.
Okay.
I think those are like, it's very simple, but to like make them all match up and, sing the songs and everything like that and talk to the music was really cool. I think it's really simple. You have also really cool animatronics if you want to go into the Carousel of Progress, which is, once again, an original Disney attraction over in Tomorrowland.
Keep on missing it.
It's actually one of the few ones also that have Walt Disney's name on it as well. So
My favorite old animatronics are the Country Bear Jamboree. I cannot get enough. What's your favorite new animatronic?
New animatronic, I have to go with Olaf. I want to
Really?
say, yeah, the Avatar guy
Wow.
is really the Navi.
To me, it's the Shaman in Avatar.
Yeah, but
I'm like, I don't know.
so what's coming at number 5?
Nate, this one's you as well.
This is you now too. You enjoy it
Yes,
too.
I'm not too bad out there.
It's the happiest place on turf. Well, it's the Disney golf courses. We always love to go by in the morning, play a quick 9 holes before going to the parks, and they're fun but still challenging. So it's great for everybody. Whether you're a beginner or someone who plays every day, kind of thing. Definitely fun courses to get out there. Just watch out for the crocs. We actually found a bunch of them. So stay away from the water. If you hit your ball close to it. Just call a loss, or if you hit deep in the woods.
Don't go deep in the woods. In fact, don't even really go into the woods. There's snakes and things like that.
Yeah.
Not to totally scare you, but no, Disney golf is a lot of fun. I've only been playing for 3 years or so, but we went down and played together when I just first started learning, and I was very intimidated, but it was great. I mean, truly, the courses are designed for all skill levels.
All right, what's the next one? It's actually one of your favorites.
Yes, so those of you who have been reading the blog or watching the videos know that I love a good hidden Mickey. It's probably my innate inner kid that just loves a challenge. It's not even an inner kid, just as an adult.
Yes.
I love a challenge, and if I could beat you at something, let's do it.
I think they're great. I think it's a great way to pass time while you're waiting in line. It's a great way to make more fun out of it for like a family vacation. Who can find the most hidden Mickeys, or who can find the coolest hidden Mickey. One really cool one I'll point out, take a look on the Kilimanjaro Safari. I won't tell you where it is, but when you're on the safari, it's one of the biggest hidden Mickeys in all the parks. So
It's like once you see it, you're like, oh, yeah, obviously, but you're not going to see it the first time.
it
Several
takes a few times through, but definitely, keep an eye out for that one.
What's your favorite hidden Mickey?
The hidden Mickey that I like the most, and I think that's the coolest that I've found, is actually on the Everest ride, and it's very simple, but when you're actually on the ride going down one of the hills, if you look carefully, I think it's on the left-hand side, there are 3 rocks that are put into the shape of a hidden Mickey.
That's incorrect. It's when you're going up the ride.
Okay, if you're going up the hill, then sorry.
It is very difficult to see, though. Truthfully, you have to turn around to see it.
Yeah, it's a really it's very, very obscure.
And I've only seen it a few times. It's funny because once you see them, you don't always see them again the next time.
Yeah. How about you? What's your favorite?
Definitely the one in Artist Point.
Oh, that is a good one.
That's a tough one, and I admit I took help on that one. I was directed to the general area. There's a beautiful mural at Artist Point, and now that it's character dining, sad face. There's a beautiful mural that encompasses the whole ceiling, and there's a hidden Mickey in there that is just outrageous. You're gonna need help.
Ask the servers; they'll definitely
cast
help you
members
out.
can definitely help you out.
Awesome. We go down for one thing that we love, and it's food. Mm-hmm. We just love to eat. Yeah. We just eat and eat and eat. And
then we walk and walk and walk. But
we walk and we eat. We walk and we eat.
And then sometimes we eat and then we walk.
Yeah.
It's in some order like that. We do that all day for 9 days. Just walking and eating.
It's a constant stream of walking and eating, and then maybe sleepwalking, eating, and just multitasking. But coming number 3 is for us the signature dining restaurants.
I mean, these restaurants are. I would say that I've had several meals there that are probably in my top 10 most memorable meals I've ever eaten. You're always going to get impeccable service and excellent quality. But no matter what, you're going to have an excellent meal. The service is always fantastic, always well timed. They're charming. They're really quite a wealth of knowledge as well, especially when it comes to wine pairings and things like that. They are just they're just really charming. You know, they're the best of Disney's best, and so that I think that really says something.
Yeah, it's really cool. I mean, some of the best meals you can probably have on Disney property are at these restaurants, and there are a lot of really unique meals too. You know, they try to be very specific to what they're trying to fulfill. Like if you're going to the Animal Kingdom Lodge and you go to Jico, they really kind of tie in the African flavors with different aspects of individual countries within Africa. You know, they have something for everybody as far as that goes.
They can be found if you go to the Disney website. If you go to the dining section and click on the Find Signature Dining tab, that's where you find your list of signature restaurants. And those, you just basically, it's 2 meal service entitlements for a signature restaurant. Some of them you may actually even find it cheaper to pay out of pocket, but you know what? The heck with it. Just budget for 2 meals and enjoy yourself. All right, what's your favorite?
Hands down, Jico.
Really?
Yep. It's a surprise, I know. But
yeah, because that's my favorite.
I just love it. I think it's time and time again.
2 weeks ago, folks, his favorite was the Yachtsman. Just saying.
It depends on what I'm in the mood for. And then I was in the mood for steak.
I mean, I think to his point, first we'll talk about the Yachtsman. This isn't by no means a dining review, but the Yachtsman is Disney's signature steak restaurant, and you will it's just fantastic. Just go. If you like steak, just go. But Jico is my favorite as well. I think if you're looking for a meal that's a little outside the box, things where you can get, like elk tenderloin and, Berber spiced, like beef short ribs, which is always excellent. Some fishes that you may not ever experience normally. And then a fantastic South African wine list, which for those of you who like Syrahs and drier, more tanniny red wines, and also, as I found it, a very impressive white wine collection. Holy smokes. Mm-hmm. That's your restaurant. And I think the one that we most want to try, probably Tiffin's.
Yeah, Tiffin's probably the one on the highest on the list that we haven't done yet.
They've totally revamped the menu here as of late.
Yeah. And
it looks pretty good.
Looks really good.
Hey, if you guys have been to Tiffin's,
let us know.
Comment on our Twitter or whatever.
Comment somewhere towards us and let us know.
Comment and let us know. All right, speeding things along.
All right, next one is something you can only do at Disney, and that's the character meet and greets. You know, you'll see your character and you'll deep down
lose it.
Yeah, you get excited. It's like when Serena saw NSYNC for the first time.
Pretty much.
It's just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
But there's nothing, I mean, the character meet and greets, it's fun because you kind of know like which characters are going to be where. And honestly, Disney's kind of taken the magic away from some of that. But I think they recognize that they've done that, and so now they're bringing back the spontaneous appearances.
Yes.
And let me tell you, there is nothing more fun than turning the corner and all of a sudden you see Goofy.
Or you see Miko at
Or you
Animal
see
Kingdom.
Miko at the Animal Kingdom. Or you see Rafiki. Or you see, like, you know, I mean, I'll just never forget the one time we went into the bookshop in London.
Oh, this is your first trip.
And this was like my first trip. And I had no idea. And not only was there Pooh Bear, but there was Eeyore and Tigger, too. Mm-hmm. And you want to talk about a 22-year-old girl losing her mind. I was the weirdo up there, like, almost in tears, hugging Eeyore. So yeah, character meet and greets. It turns you into a child.
Outside of that, you know, you can also see characters doing fun things. If you go over to like Frontierland, Magic Kingdom, you can run into the Country Bears, which are always a hoot. They are out there most days doing anything and everything.
Just walking around.
Depending on how busy it is, they could be doing, you know, Duck Duck Goose with kids. They could be doing the hula hoop. I've even seen pictures of one of them playing chess. All right, now this is the big drum roll. Should we have a drum roll? Number one for us, it's the cast members.
The cast members absolutely make Disney World what it is. Without the cast members, your experiences would just be mediocre. And whether it's the person that gives you friendly directions or helps you with your room or helps you with your luggage or helps you with whatever the heck it may be, or patiently explains to your family members who have never been to Disney for the nth time how the dining plan works. It doesn't matter. They are so helpful and polite. We always keep a list of people that have gone even above and beyond the Disney Mile. There are, each park or each restaurant or whatever only has one person with that name working at it. So if you just can remember, if you just write down like Oliver at the Flying Fish, there's only one Oliver at the Flying Fish. There's only one Kathy at Magic Kingdom. There's only one Sam at, you know, Animal Kingdom. So just write it down and send Disney a list. And I tell you what, they are, even Disney's super appreciative when you do that. But it's important to make sure that these folks know that they're doing such a great job, because I know that they deal with a lot of difficult people throughout the day. And no matter what, when you walk up to the front of that line, they are ready for you.
Absolutely. I mean, you can think about all the people, like the bus drivers who are hilarious. You know, you have, especially if you find some of the older bus drivers out there, they will, you know, bust out some of the good old, you know, bus driver games, you know, singing Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round, you know, all that kind of fun stuff, just to, you know, make you laugh, make you smile, have a good time. And the photo pass people, you know, working with your little gippers to get them to smile and patiently waiting for them.
This is my little gipper.
Anyways, folks, all right, so that wraps up our top 10.
Top 10 of our top 50.
Of our top 50, absolutely. So with that, we're now officially 10 days away.
10 days away.
From Disney.
So what you can expect while we're gone is some extra special blogs.
Ooh.
Stay tuned for those. To be determined. Actually, we have an idea, and you'll like them. So make sure you keep reading while we're gone. And then when we return, gosh, we're going to have all sorts of news from the front line for you guys. New restaurant reviews, new ride reviews. Mm-hmm. We're going to go to Toy Story Land. We're going to do all the stuff that you guys want to hear about.
Absolutely. And make sure to keep track of us while we're on vacation. You know, you can check in on us on Twitter. Check in on us on Instagram. You might be able to see some, you know, the happenings as they're, you know, actually happening. As far as that goes. And as always, we appreciate the support. You know, make sure to hit that subscribe button. You know, give this video a thumbs up.
Don't make me sing Beyonce again.
She liked it. She wants to sing it again.
I'm a subscriber. I'm gonna click it.
All right, all right, everybody. Have a great day.
All right,
bye now.
Bye, guys.